ex-boyfriend of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, the Missouri woman who orchestrated the murder of her mother after being forced to portray herself as terminally ill for nearly her entire life, has been found guilty for his part in the killing, according to multiple news outlets. Nicholas Gottingen was found guilty on Friday of first-degree murder in the June 2015 stabbing death of Gypsy's mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, local TV stations KY3 and KSPR in the Springfield Leader report. Get push notifications with news, features and more. Following you'll get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notifications. He has also been found guilty of armed criminal action. While no one disputed whether Gottingen killed Dee Dee, his attorneys had argued that he was manipulated by Gypsy to kill her mom and should have his charges reduced to second-degree murder, according to the Leader. The verdict reportedly means Gottingen is automatically sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole or probation. On Thursday, Gypsy testified that she came up with the plan to kill her mother because it was the only way she could escape her life of abuse, the Leader reports. In 2016, Gypsy pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. She is serving 10 years in prison. She told the court how, 2 weeks before her mother's murder, she changed her mind because she started having doubt and second thoughts. But after the pair got into an argument days later, Gypsy decided Dee Dee had to die and told Gottingen, her then-boyfriend, to travel from Wisconsin to Missouri to kill her, according to the Leader. When asked who talked who into killing Dee Dee, Gypsy responded in court, "I did, I talked him into it," the paper reports. Text messages shared in court on Tuesday showed the tumultuous relationship the pair had leading up to Dee Dee's death, according to the Leader. Using pet names like Dear, Hund, Daddy and Daughter, Gottingen and Gypsy discussed having a child together and starting a new life, according to the paper. Gypsy told the court she would call herself Gottigen's slave and referred to him as her master, according to the Leader. In one conversation, Gottingen reportedly referenced suicide, though it's unclear whether he was serious. Experts have said that Gypsy was the victim of Munchausen by proxy, a rare form of abuse in which a guardian, in this case Gypsy's mother, exaggerates or induces illness in a child for attention and sympathy. Dee Dee began to abuse Gypsy soon after she was born up until Dee Dee's death, when Gypsy was 23. Before her murder, Dee Dee had convinced her friends, family, and community that her daughter was a terminally ill teenager with the mind of a 7-year-old who suffered from muscular dystrophy, leukemia and other ailments. Gypsy testified Thursday that she believed her mom and thought she was suffering from cancer and terminal illnesses. Dee Dee beat and punched her behind closed doors. "I feared her more than I feared anyone else," Gypsy told the court, according to the Leader. Authorities only learned the extent of the abuse after Dee Dee was found dead in her home in Springfield, where she relocated with Gypsy from Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans. Days later, Gypsy and Gottingen were arrested. Investigators determined that she had enlisted him to help plot and carry out her mother's murder. On Friday morning, before closing statements, members of the jury heard from a doctor who testified that God agent has autism spectrum disorder, according to KY3. Jurors made their decision less than 2 hours later. God agent's attorney could not immediately be reached for comment by People.